What's up, family? It's your ghetto news reporter, MARY-L33. That's between the Mary and the Lee. I'm at the MUS3UM of African American history, her story, your story, our story. I stood here back in the day with a young man of African descent and his mother, and I gave them my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. The mother took a picture about right where I'm standing, and you know, the young guy held up the PDF file book of mine in his hand, and the mother took the picture. Now, at the time, I didn't know if you look all the way up, you will see my birthday, 5/25. I didn't know that until today. You know what I'm saying? They have since changed the floor of this. It's locked. They having an African Fest. Today is the last day on 50, I believe, 1st in Cottage. Now, if you look right here, you see a member 2000. My mother, Mary-Lee Wright, supposed to have died March 23rd of 2000. Then you got Hyde Park. Then you got 1987. And then you got Chicago Courage Favorites Award 2016 winners. I don't know how that is, but if they say so, right? Okay, you see my name right here, Lee. That's my middle name, or I should say, that's the only name I really go by, Mary-Lee. Don't forget to put the dash between the Mary and the Lee. Even though they said Davis, I prefer Mary-Lee. My friends call me Mary-Lee. I don't have a lot of those today. Not physically around me. Let's say 2007. You see they try to etch out the Y. If you see it, they try to etch out the Y right there. And it said, "Die, son." 2007 is when I posted my first ever YouTube video on YouTube, Mary Mac versus the fat black Oprah Winfrey. You see Janet, 2006. You see Michael. You see Clark. I got arrested on Clark and Devon in Chicago on May 31st, 2008. You know, they say people always know what you're doing ahead of time. You understand what I'm saying? That's probably why they try to etch out the Y in Mary right there in 2007. But how would they know unless you tell them, right? Or they watch you. Yeah. It's interesting. Yep, my birthday is right up there. It's right there. And so you see a lot of the artists wearing 5/25, May 25th. You know, the year I was, the month and the day I was born. Now, the last time I came up in here, a lot of similarities, but a lot of changes. A lot of things that I wouldn't bring my children to see. You understand what I'm saying? But they still have some original things left. Yep, they got the staple singers down here also. Mavis Staples, I'll take you there. 2003. Got the Frank M. Clark. My sister's baby daddy name is Frank, and of course, like I said, I was arrested on Clark and Devon. And right on Clark and Devon, they got a bar with the year I was born, 1967. See, it's all about my legacy. Where I'm at now is a guy named Paul. He's a young guy. You got Herbert Kent. He was the DJ. You understand what I'm saying? An older DJ in Chicago. When I got arrested, they sent me, you know, a Cadillac book of his, you know, telling me how he came up and everything. But I was wondering why they didn't send me the Bible, because that's what I needed after getting railroaded May 31st of 2008 and been railroaded ever since. I really didn't need, you know, a Cadillac book and a radio book. I know I like music, but I like driving also. I have my license for a reason, you know. I just don't have a car because they stole that when they arrested me. Because these people, the 2016 people, you understand what I'm saying? Railroaded me out of my, you know, AA meetings and stuff so they can be the winner. But, you know, cheaters never win, because I never noticed this. I never noticed the 525 up here. You know, and the person I gave my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors Plus One song to, you know, I gave it to a little boy. You know, I didn't care if it was a boy and a girl, or a girl. You understand what I'm saying? And you see this pink sock? I guess they don't really care about us. And then they got a Newport cigarette right there. You understand? I don't drink, drug, or smoke. You got some lockers. See, I'm supposed to be running this, but for some reason, people think I'm incompetent. So I'm going to leave all that right there. And then you got your Diet Pepsi. You understand what I'm saying? A lot going on here. But it's not open because they're at the park right now on Washington. Yep. So whoever the person was, I don't even remember their name that I gave my book to. But I do remember it being a lady and her son. I do remember that. And of course, the truth is the light. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is symbolism. Everything. And that's why Marvin Gaye said, if I can build my whole world around you, that'll be all right. And if you look all the way up, that says mom. You got the M, you got the O, you got the M. Because only your mom will love you. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. At least I thought so. They also say, I brought you in, I could take you out. So I don't know. Things are kind of trippy. But that member, 2000, my mother must have been, I don't know if she was a gang member or an AA member. A member of what? But it's right there. It's definitely right there. You understand what I'm saying? 1987 is, I believe, when Hale Washington died. And this is the Hale Washington, you know, museum. But it's supposed to be the DuSable Museum. You know, they changing a lot of stuff. From Native American to African American. And I'm more of a Native African American, if that's what you want to call this. So what do I do is the question. Do I forget about my native land, which is Chicago? You know, everybody want to be first, but they don't want to acknowledge the people that were here first. You understand what I'm saying? And if they really was winners, why haven't they picked up any trash? A lot of trash. They did more breaking in than anything. Tearing up. But I guess that's how it goes, right? You ain't never had nothing. You understand what I'm saying? There go Reverend Clay Evans. See, Mary D. And then you got Ernie Banks. But Reverend Clay Evans, I got a testimony. Yeah, they have changed some stuff. All this used to be different, you know, things with names on it. Yeah. So that's interesting. So for it to say Mary Die Son, you know, when they railroaded me and I became homeless because people are after my money, property, and prestige, but most of all my legacy and respect, You know, they stole my eggs. I know they did. They stole my eggs. You know, I was so tired, and I thought I was going to get help. So I was hanging around a church in Austin on the west side, and the ambulance picked me up. And I know they stole my eggs, but I left my mother's picture with a little pink cancer sticker on the back of it. And that's probably why it's a sock here and a cigarette. See? A pink sock and a cigarette. And, you know, I told them, you know, I was just homeless. I wasn't trying to, you know, get almost raped on the gurney. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what I felt. Like they was trying to rape me for something. And they took advantage of me being tired. And that's what they do. They take advantage of people when they tired, weak, homeless, sick, whatever. And, you know, I said, forget it. I'll take my clothes off or whatever and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And put a gown on or whatever. And then after that, I don't know what happened, to tell you the truth. And, you know, about a week later, they said, all right, you can go. I think I was abducted by aliens. And they said you can go. But I left my wallet on purpose with my mother's picture. You feel me? Because I wanted them to know that I wasn't crazy. I just needed shelter after they made me homeless in my own city, Chicago. And sure enough, you know, I went back to the hospital to pick up my wallet and my mother's picture with the cancer sticker on the back of it. Now, mind you, I don't drink, drug, or smoke. And I didn't have cancer before I got railroaded, but because somebody thought they could peep game or whatever, guess they stole my eggs. And whatever they did to me in 2016, when they railroaded me from the mustard seed, and they shot me up for about 6 months. You understand what I'm saying? With God knows what. My hair hasn't grown since. I feel like crap. I might have cancer. So that's why they try to etch it out. MARY-L33. See? That used to be a little wide, but they etched it out. Everybody else on here looks to be in shape. You got your Leon, though, Dr. Leon. You know, my foster father name was Leon Baker Redmond. They go Vernon. You got Oprah Winfrey's father name was Vernon, or is Vernon. He's a barber. You understand what I'm saying? So that's 1998. Let's see. 2000, who we got? Dr. Paul J. Adams. See, they go to Bishop Arthur M. Brazier. See, they didn't try to take out the 2000. See, it's the Brazier. It's the church. And that's why I gave them my song time and time again. Because time and time again, I try to tell them, you know, you can't rob God. I don't care how hard you try. God be in good, orderly direction. Your ghetto news reporter, Mary-Lee from Dash Between the Mary and the Lee. So, yeah, they have changed some things. They have tried to, you know, it's a lot of stuff down here. You got Van Peebles. I think that's that New Jack City guy. No, Mario Van Peebles is. You got Reverend Dr. Charles G. Hayes. Jesus can work it out. I remember going there, hurry up right fast, going there, and I was homeless, and they kicked me out because they said I was wearing pants. I said, Jesus said, come as you are. You understand what I'm saying? Next time I went, they let me sit down. Now, if you go, the church, the doors of the church is closed. I mean, make up your mind. Open up the door. This one is closed too, because they knew I was coming. But I didn't know that was up there. My birthday, 5/25. So for all the ones that's making a killing off my birthday, I didn't even get a birthday gift this year, 2019. Today is September the 2nd, so they say 2019. It's your ghetto news reporter, Mary-Lee. That's Between the Mary-Lee. For enough money, even your mama might kill you. I'm just saying, let's hope that's not the case. Peace.